And now the Labour Party governorship candidate at the March 18 polls, Honourable Splendor Oko, has filed a petition against the Independent National Electoral Commission for failing to publish his name on its portal in disregard to a court order that affirmed him as the authentic candidate of the party. Splendor posited that the failure of INEC to publish his name on its portal badly affected his campaign in an election he believed he was a front-runner. Francis Adeni has more in this report.
Comrade Eze Oko Splendor have sued the INEC and demanding for damages to the tune of 50 billion naira for failing to publish his name as the authentic gubernatorial candidate of the Labour Party at the 2023 GUBER polls. Oko noted that the commission had disobeyed a Supreme Court order mandating it to remove the name of architect Edward in its portal and replace it with his name.
This suit basically is against INEC. Client here was a gubernatorial candidate of the Labour Party in the just concluded election. Election concluded recently. I think that election took place on the 18th day of March 2023. So he participated and he emerged the gubernatorial candidate of the Labour Party. And as a matter of fact, his name was initially published by INEC while he was campaigning, doing all that it requires to secure his victory at the general election. He saw that his name was supplanted with entirely a different person. On noticing that, he wrote to INEC. INEC could not advance any reason for the unlawful substitution of his name. Now, on the election day, my client could not now participate because as INEC had a different name, even in the Famiciate E, that showed the declaration of the result, he was not the one. It was a different person that was there. Now the election has come and gone. Will the law now fold his hand and allow our client who has expended so much resources to participate, obtain the nomination form, secure the confidence of the members of the party? Our client verily believed that if he had participated in that election, he would have won that election. So the election has come and gone. His only remedy is against INEC.
On his part, Splendor noted that he had notified the commission of his continued interest in the race, contrary to reports that he had voluntarily withdrawn. He further described the refusal of the INEC to upload his name as a flagrant disobedience to the court orders.
This matter started when around the 9th of June 2022, when primary election for Labour Party was conducted in Ebonyi State, and I was validly nominated as the governorship candidate of Labour Party in Ebonyi State. The primary was monitored by INEC, and subsequently my name was published by INEC as the governorship candidate of Labour Party in Ebonyi State. To my greatest surprise, when the second and final publication was to be made, the INEC went ahead to publish another name. But before then, I had already gotten the clue of what their manipulation and conspiracy was all about in INEC. So I quickly notified INEC that I have not withdrawn from the race, that I am still in the race. Their substitution primary came on the 2nd of August. Then the court judgment came on the 3rd of August that nullified the primary they conducted and affirmed me the governorship candidate, because the judge there, Justice Rayman, was very explicit in his judgment. He ordered INEC to remove whatever name they have in their portal. So why I approached the court is for the court to do justice to all of these things, to look into the matter and also tell us if INEC is now greater than the judiciary, than the law of the land.
National Youth Leader of the Labour Party, Comrade Anselm Eragbe, further accused the party of being complicit in the offence. He disclosed that it is the party that uploads information on the INEC portal.
Since last year, 2022, the crisis in the Labour Party, of course, it stemmed from the illegality. That illegality has culminated in what you find today. So we had a situation where party leadership, then under Abure, had refused absolutely to obey legal processes. You've seen a case where people had won valid primaries as candidates and they were substituted illegally, where all manner of documents were forged and uploaded in the INEC portal, similar to what we have found again even recently. So Splendor Okoeze's case has become a phenomenon when it comes to this kind of illegality. And as to how best the legal institutions in Nigeria can deal with the issues of political matters, criminal issues. So for the Labour Party, the party is complicit in this offense, like you are aware, because the two defendants here, INEC on the one hand, the Labour Party on the other hand. So, but for the party, like you are aware, it is the party that uploads information in the INEC portal. So, but INEC, the judgment that came was to the extent that INEC should obey court order to implement the decision to remove the illegal names or names that were there and the issues which they refused to comply with.
The matter, which came up for hearing on Monday 9th October 2023, has been adjourned to November 23rd, 2023. Adeniyi Francis, reporting for Kaftan News, Abuja.